Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? So good, I hope. So good. I am raring to go. I have a new art printable for you. It is a free one this morning, so go to my freebie section, and it is just there waiting for you. It is Happy Lunar New Year 2025, and so I drew a snake because this is the year of the snake, and we are going to fill our snakes with color, of course. I am not Chinese. I have some Chinese friends, and so I know a little bit about it, but what I'm going to show you and share with you are artsy techniques to fill your snake. That's my strong suit. So anywho, so make sure you skedaddle over to my website and go under the freebie section. There's a whole bunch of those. Good morning, Susan. It's almost time. Go over to my like I said, go over to my website and go to the freebie section, and then you'll find the top one is Happy Lunar, what did I call it? Happy Lunar New Year 2025. And so we're going to fill this snake with color because that's what we do best, right? So the more I thought about it, the more I kind of had this vision of like ways that I could do it with the most, what do I want to say? The most, kind of make it the most Anne-like. And so what I was thinking was I wanted to section my snake. Here's the snake. So I wanted to section the snake in sections and then fill each of those sections with colors and patterns. And then I saw on Canva, there was a snake that was kind of like what I had envisioned, which is weird. But anyway, so, and that snake was pink, orange, and red, because traditionally in, good morning, Valerie, in Chinese celebrations, it's all about red. But I thought, oh, that's kind of cool to do it in pink, orange, and red, because those are kind of my colors. So that's where I'm at today. So make sure you print off the snake and put it in your, I coated mine with watercolor ground this morning because I knew I wanted to watercolor it, but you can color yours however you want. Good morning, Tam. So, like I said, I'm going to fill mine with pink, orange, and red. And so that's the first thing I'm going to do. So I've activated my, good morning, Deb. Oh, you could do it at the retreat if I gave you a minute of time. Deb. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't believe we get to see each other in a few days. In a few days. So like I said, I'm going to fill mine with color. I don't know what color I want to do the head of the snake. I'm thinking, I think I want to go red because that's the, that's kind of the main color. Of Chinese New Year, and so Well, I'm not getting everybody to, oh, there we go. Finally up, finally up. I don't know what the problem is with that, but okay. I did paint it with watercolor ground first, Tam. So I'm just going to start. So my vision is that I want to, I think I'm going to paint mine in shades of pink, orange, and red. And then I'm going to fill each of those sections with a different one of my washi tapes, because that would give me, because I was really thinking about color and pattern, color and pattern. So that's where I'm going this morning. So I am going to turn. So this is right where I want it to be. Oh, Deb, I can hardly wait to see you. I can hardly wait to see you. You know what? Maybe I won't paint the head red because the tongue's going to be red. So what if I paint the head? I could paint the head pink and then the tongue could be red. So I've already put some water in these pans of watercolor. I'm just going to activate that by working that water in. Then I'm going to paint the tongue red. Because this is going to be all one color. So I don't really have to section it off. Teresa and Sienna got here. I'll have some for sale, Deb, or you can bring yours if you want. Okay. Okay, so now I want to come in and bring my pencil, and I want to start kind of doing sections, right? So I'm just going to do sections, and then each one of these sections will be a different color and a different pattern. It kind of looks like chutes and ladders, doesn't it? Which in England they call, what do they call it? It's like snakes and, what? Snakes and something. No, I don't remember. There we go. So like I said, Teresa and Sienna got here. I did make it to the size for the art journal. I did, Valerie. I did. And I have all of this pent up energy, you know, for the retreat. And so I told myself that I needed something kind of painty to calm my nerves. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's come back and let's paint that snake head pink. So I need to work that water into the paint. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the eyes, but I told myself I have a lot of painting to do before I even have to think about that. So how is everyone on this fine Tuesday? Good, I hope. I had to move things so my hand was more comfortable. I'm telling you, I find that to be kind of paramount. Do you know what I mean? Like it makes a huge difference for me. For my hand to be in the most comfortable painting position. I was at Joni's house the other day and doesn't it? Yeah. I was at Joni's house the other day and she was like, I'm feeling like, because she was using this palette. And we were talking about like how you go in spurts where you use one palette for a long time and then you pull out another palette, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what's so funny? I haven't pulled that palette out in a long time, so maybe I need to do that. And I will, like, bring out an old friend. I said, because I kind of put it away for a while. Okay, so red, pink, orange, red, pink. So this one's going to be pink. I just thought it would be good for us to, since this is our year of capture, right? I thought it would be good for us to capture Lunar New Year. I want to try and capture as many things as possible. Red, pink, orange, red, pink, orange, red, pink. Painting is just the most cathartic, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Tam, I painted a few things with those already. Oh my gosh. Those colors are divine. Orange, red, pink. There we go. I saw this thing this morning about orange, red, pink. I saw this thing this morning about ways to fill your own cup this week. And just take what, you know, kind of works for you. Anyway, I thought they were interesting, so I'll read them to you. Spend time with someone who uplifts you. Go outside and ground yourself. That's always good, isn't it? Let's take a drink. Stay hydrated with water or herbal tea. So here we are. Staying hydrated. Read a good book. Oh, gross me out. Can somebody block that person? Tammy, can you block that person, please? Get him out of here. How do I block that person? How do I get him out of here? Well, I hit him for a second, but I don't know. I'll figure out how to block him in a minute. Unless you can figure out how to do that, Tam. Gross me out. Orange, red, pink. Is everybody there? Thank you, Tam. Gross. Okay, where am I? Orange, red, pink. Where was I? Oh, read a good book or listen to a motivating podcast. Those are good suggestions, I thought. I did just get a new book this week. It just came yesterday, actually. I was talking in my Stitch Along class about A.J. Brown of the Philadelphia Eagles. Orange, red. He reads on the sidelines, and the book that he reads is Inner Excellence. And so I thought, well, maybe we could do that. Maybe we could read some of that. That sounds good. Orange, red, pink. So I'll show you the book in a sec. As soon as I'm done with this pink section. And here's the thing, you can paint your snake however you want for Lunar New Year. I just wanted to stick with as close to traditional, but also, you know, minding my, honoring my own artsy self. And I saw a graphic with one that was painted sort of like how I was thinking, which is so weird. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so I'll show you the book while I'm waiting for that to dry a little minute. So here it is, Inner Excellence. Train your mind for extraordinary performance and the best possible life. So I just thought that was kind of an interesting, it would be interesting to just see like what he's putting in his head. So, let's see. I'm going to get past all of the intros and all that blah blah. So he talks a lot about let's just see if I can find something. Oh, here it is. The quality of your life is based on three elements: your inner world of thoughts and feelings, beliefs and desires, your frame of reference, mindset, from which you see the world, and your relationships. How you think and feel is the result of the assumptions and beliefs that have formed in your heart and subconscious, which we'll get into later. These assumptions and beliefs create a certain mindset that impacts how you relate to yourself, to others, and everything in your life. I just think that sounds kind of fascinating. So I thought, well, let's read it. Let's read it together. Okay, now we're going to do some orange. So I need to work this, the water into the pigment. So let me know what your thoughts are about oh, really? You know what? I'm not a coffee drinker, but usually, you know what's so interesting, Valerie? Every year at Christmas, I do go to Starbucks like at least one time to get a hot chocolate. And I didn't do that this year at Christmas time. So, but my sister and Sienna are here, and I bet they would go and they might get me one. Is it a cup, like a cup that you buy, or a cup that they serve? They serve coffee in. Like, do you have to? Is it like a metal cup or a glass cup? Turn, turn, turn. Oh, what was the last one I read? Read a good book. Cup that you buy. It's plastic, so cold stuff only. Okay, well, I will check it out. And Lunar New Year is 15 days long. Today just happens to be the first day, which I thought we should totally celebrate, right? We kind of want to celebrate everything. In my house, we do. I'm Catholic and Jeff's Jewish, so you know what? We celebrate everything. Everything. You name it. Do something you've been putting off. I thought that was a good one too. Motivating, right? And so then it kind of made me start to think, but like, what have I been putting off? And, you know, what's something that I might like to, you know, accomplish that I've been putting off? I don't know. I'm still thinking about that one. Do a workout you enjoy. So I like to go for walks. And so I think that today might be a good day for, it was rainy yesterday. I thought, oh no, I don't want it to be rainy for my retreat. But I think we should have sun by then. Let's see. Unplug during the day. That is sometimes easier said than done, but I get it. I feel like it's something that we all should do a little bit more of. It's coming together, you guys. It's coming together. Starting to see it. I think it rained in the night, and we have some kind of dark clouds, but not... I don't know that it's going to rain today. It just looks like it's going to be kind of overcast. How about where you are? Are you a coffee drinker, Susan? Here we go. Do something small you really enjoy. That's the next one on the list, which I thought was interesting. So I am painting this snake. What are you going to do that you really enjoy? Something small. All those things, I think, make all the difference, you know? There we go. And the last one is say no to protect your energy. Oh, that one's huge. Sienna and I were just having a conversation about protecting your energy and protecting your peace. It's just, it's so important. But as I get it, she's a young mom, so it's hard. You kind of have to try really, really hard to do whatever you can to kind of fill your own cup back up, you know? Okay. Stop it, Debbie. You're so funny. She said 45 degrees, so out come the flip-flops. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Teresa's like, I wanted to wear sandals while I was here. Well, I don't know. Because I was like finding my socks, because I hate cold feet. I hate cold feet. I have socks and slippers on. Kind of a lot. So that's why I said everybody needs to bring comfy things, because we're in a house. You do love coffee and green tea. So we need, there's a coffee machine, and I don't drink coffee, so I need to count on you guys. There's a coffee machine and a Keurig. So, I was thinking, so tell me what to get. What do you think? Like a bag of Starbucks coffee? And if I get a bag of Starbucks coffee, what kind of Starbucks coffee? Because there's all kinds of different kinds of Starbucks coffee. We did get snow, but it was way up north, Valerie. No snow hit the valley yesterday. We did have some hail. Lucinda said she encountered some hail yesterday, but I don't know that I got any hail. Like, what's a coffee that, like, would kind of serve everyone? Debbie, are you a coffee drinker? Keely's a tea drinker. I know that. But she always brings her own tea. And her own cup. You guys, I'm loving it so far. I'm loving it so far. I did have some questions that I wanted to... So hey, I'm drawing my Super Bowl printable, you know? Like I've sketched it out a little bit. And it's so funny. I was like, what am I going to... I don't know who the players, what teams are in it yet. But we know now. And I've drawn them both before. Because they've both been in it before. Funny. Is French roast, is that strong or not? Is French roast
I think it's a medium.
is it a medium or a, I don't know.
Dark.
I don't want to say weak.
I think it's a medium roast.
I just love that we're going to be in a house this year. So we'll be able to, you know, oops. That's going to be our home for 4 days. You do love coffee too. Okay, let's see. That's so funny. We went out to dinner last night and Sienna goes, "Do you have any creamer at your house?" I said, "Well, maybe, but I don't know like how old it is, or it's in the fridge, but we don't drink coffee, so it's either from when James was home or Shelley." And so we went to Starbucks. We went to Safeway so they could get some creamer. And then we got home and the creamer was still good that was here. So that's good. There we go. Okay, so is house blend, what is that? I don't know anything about coffee. Is that like a middle of the road one? I don't know. I don't know. Teresa and Sienna are drinking what Shelley had in the freezer, and it was Christmas. Something Christmas. I don't know.
No.
Well, it'll be interesting. So be kind, Susan, with whatever I pick. Or we can blame it on Sienna or Teresa. Because they'll probably do the shopping for it. Oh my gosh. The retreat starts Thursday at, well, we officially start at 2, but everybody can arrive at 1. I swear you guys should see my house. Every room has piles of retreat stuff in it. And we just keep living around it. Like I have a jelly print pile and a deco foil pile and not very far. Deb, maybe like I think, you know what, I will put no class on Thursday. I'll do a I'll be running around with like a chicken with my head cut off, Valerie. But I'll be back the next week. Deb, I will put the address and a map. Teresa and Sienna and I are going to go over there today. I can't get into the house, but I can go by it. I mean, I haven't been over there since I put a deposit down in August. So, I was thinking, but it's kind of a funny little place, and so a funny little way to get there. And so I'll go over there today, and I will make a plan, and I will put it in the group. I will put the, however I'm going to mark the place. I told Teresa I'm thinking about, balloons or something. If I put a balloon outside so people know that's where to turn. I don't know. I'll let you know after this morning's class. We're gonna run over there. And she goes, maybe we should put a sign that says retreat. And I said, no, because then other people are gonna go. Other people are gonna. I don't want anybody else coming knocking on our door. Like last year, remember when the people wanted to have their AA meeting in our room, and all kinds of. We had the hockey team there. Okay, so Deb, I'm guesstimating because the hotel's not very far from my house, so I'm guesstimating 20 minutes tops. That's what I'm guessing. I'm gonna dry this paint. So how's everybody doing? Is anybody painting a snake with me this morning? Tam, are you painting a snake? So if you're coming, Deb, bring your art journal from last year and your 2025 art journal, because there might be some things you might want to put in your art journal. Some little extra things. I have some things I want to, some little tricks that I wanted to share with you. Shut up. Did you really? Ooh, maybe I'll foil mine too. That would be, oh, in gold. What color did you use? Ooh, Deb, what color did you foil in? Now I'm all intrigued. Okay, so I'm going to paint my eyes with turquoise. Ooh, that's a good color. I was thinking I just might paint my eyes black. That's what I'm thinking. How, let's see. Anybody else? I know other people are here. They're just not saying anything. Let's see. Teresa, Debbie says it's 45 in Minnesota, so she's getting her flip-flops out.
There we go. About me, like me.
I'm telling you, Sienna and Teresa are kind of feeling the same way, Deb. They were hoping for sunshine, and yesterday they got here, and it was totally rainy and chilly and not a great day. We still had a good time. You know what? I was thinking about the shimmer too. So I'm thinking about, I told myself I needed to use these paints again because I hadn't pulled them out in a long time. Oh, metallic orange. Oh, shut up. That might be cute. Or I was thinking metallic red. That might be cute too. Let's see. I think I'm going to color my eyes in. I know, we all can't wait to see each other again and hug each other and, all the things. You know what I'm thinking I might do? I might color in the eyes with something black, and then go like a Sharpie, and then I'm thinking I could look at this sparkly, this metallic jelly roller that I have. Don't you think that might be cute? Let's see, we finally have sunshine in Georgia, and it will get up to 60s this weekend and next week, which would be a nice change from the 20s. Yikes. Yeah, that's when I just want to stay inside, Tam, when it's cold like that. Let's see. Yeah, I think, like, we're in the 60s, which is cold for Arizona. But over the weekend, we're supposed to have some sunshine. And that's good because I have outdoor activities planned for us. There's some things we can do inside, but my main one is an outdoor activity. And I love that we have a great big yard that we can make art outside. I love that. Okay, so I just wanted to get them black first. Then once they're dry, I know it is supposed to, we're supposed to everybody take a drink. I think it gets warmer later in the weekend. I think we're in the like low 70s over the weekend. So while I'm waiting for this to dry enough for me to add my next layer, let's do a little comfort book. So let's find a page. What do we have? Underwater. We are where we need to be. We have never lived in the past. There is no past. There is no future. There is just a series of presents, one after the other. And although there are an infinite number of meditations and online tutorials teaching us how to inhabit the present, we already do this without trying. We always inhabit the present. Forever is composed of nows, as Emily Dickinson told us. So being in the now is something we don't have to work at. When we are imagining our future or mourning the past, we aren't in either. We are inhabiting the present, and only the present. Because a memory or dream is remembered or dreamed with the tools and texture of the present. It is always today. Yesterday and tomorrow are also todays. But of course, when we talk about inhabiting the present, we mean something else. We are talking about how to actually enjoy the present, free from worries, to actually live in the way we imagine some other animals manage to, without fretting about what is to come, or without scrolling through Instagram until our thumb falls off. To live, to launch yourself on every wave, and find your eternity in each moment, in the words of Henry David Thoreau. Though, to be perfectly honest, that sounds a little exhausting and maybe just a tad impractical. There are moments that are simply going to be a little bit mediocre and unnoticed. The pressure to live so deeply in every moment could also make us feel like we have one more thing to fail at. And the irony for me is that I was the closest to finding eternity in every moment when I was suicidally depressed. At that moment, I was agonizingly aware of being in the moment. And every moment felt like forever. A day was a lifetime. The waves of time I was being launched into were drowning me. I was underwater and I couldn't breathe. I would have done anything not to be inside the moment, to be unaware of the moment, to achieve not mindfulness but total mindlessness, to fast track into a better future or hitchhike back to the past. So for me, the aim of being in the moment is not enough. I want to be sure that being in the moment won't kill me. One key barrier to enjoying the present is the fact that a lot of us, me included, are completists. We can't just sit there basking in being because all those unfinished things, those unanswered emails and unpaid bills and unmet goals. How can we just be when there is so much to do? The hardest dream of all to achieve is the dream of not being tormented by our unlived dreams. To cope with and accept unfulfillment as a natural human condition. To be complete in our incompleteness. To be free from the shackles of memory and ambition. To be free from the comparison to other people and other hypothetical selves. And to meet the moment without any other agenda. To exist as freely as time itself. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? That was so good. So now I'm going to come in with my metallic roller. I'm going to test it. Let's see what I get. Ooh, Deb, I'm totally going to foil my snake now. That's a brilliant idea. Because Chinese New Year is a pretty flashy holiday. When we lived in San Francisco, we lived in our friend Quaxi's upstairs of his sister's house. So we got to be part of a million Chinese celebrations. It was awesome. It was so awesome. And we could go to Chinatown, and I loved to see those dragons in the parades. Oh my gosh, I loved them so much. I do miss that. The dragons and the lions. Oh my gosh, I just love that. It makes me want to go again. Okay. Look at that. Look at his shiny eyes. Like that. Now, what are we going to do? You can absolutely foil over watercolor ground. You can absolutely foil over painted imagery. So you know what? Bring it to the retreat, Tam. Bring it to the retreat. I'm thinking the hairdryer's upstairs. Did you hear me, Teresa? The hairdryer's upstairs in that bathroom, right where you left it last time you were here. I don't ever use a hairdryer, so Teresa's the only one that uses that hairdryer. I don't know where I want to go next because I wanted to use washi tape, but I want to foil it, so I don't want to use my washi tape. I don't want to try and foil over my washi tape. I feel like that might be a barrier. I should have foiled it first, but I didn't. And so we just need to adapt and overcome, right? Oh, I have some more stickers to put in my art journal. And I need to work on my hydration. What is that called, Tammy, in the planner world? Hydration. What is it called? Like a, oh my gosh, Tammy, help me out. Not document. What is it called? Oh, I have some. Oh my gosh, I got 3 new tracker. There you go. Thanks, Tam. I got 3 new apples last night. So I got one called Evercrisp, one called Juicy, and one called, what was the third one? I don't remember what the third one is, but do you remember what that third apple was?
I don't.
Juicy, Evercrisp, and there was a third one that just looked kind of interesting. So I'll let you know. Okay, so I have my tracker. Can I tell you, I love this olive green mild liner. Sienna, do you have any mild liners? Oh, they're fab. So they're like a little highlighter, but they have a chisel end and a bullet end.
Cool.
Oh yeah, they're very cool. That's for dang sure. So every time we drink 64 ounces, we're gonna track it. Thank you, Tam, for reminding me what that's called. I should have put Stay Hydrated Tracker over here somewhere so I remembered what it was. I hope that everybody is, keeping up with their fruits and vegetable stickers and their hydrating capture tracker. Remember, we're just trying to track all the things. I have a bunch of things to write in here. That my sister and my niece are here. I am gonna have, that's so funny. I know. It's so fun to totally obsess about them, isn't it? So yes, I am. Teresa was like, you absolutely have to have apples. So far, well, Sienna has fruits, I'm sure, that she'll put in the charcuterie. So each person is going to get their own charcuterie box on Thursday. That Sienna's going to curate just for us. But then I wanted to have fruit, like, for people to just, I had that plan last year, but there was no room for any fruit in that room. So this year I was thinking grapes, bananas, apples, and cuties. But if you think of something else, I will look for blueberries because Joni eats blueberries every day. So if there's, if you have I'm not getting anything that you have to like cut up like kiwi or anything, but, or if you want to bring that, you're more than welcome, but you're going to have to cut that up yourself. And I love mango, but I'm just going to tell you, I myrtleize it every time. Every time. Every time. So, I think I want to wait and, I think I want to paint another layer of my pink because it's looking kind of splotchy. The orange and the red are looking pretty good, but the pink it needs a little help. It's looking a little sickly. Because then I totally want to foil my snake. And I'm thinking I might want to foil it in black. I love foiling things in black. So I will be doing Stitch Along tomorrow, Valerie, and then I'll be back next week. So no pop and paint party on Thursday, but then I'll be back next week. And I'll be full of inspiration. That's what happens when you hang out with all kinds of other creatives, isn't it? Just fill yourself up with inspiration. Like here. Like Debbie just filled me up with inspiration to foil my snake. Do you have a mink, Debbie? I think I'm going to work on my wheat pillow tomorrow, Valerie. This is so dumb. I don't know why I have my water cup on my right side and my paint palette on my left. So dumb. So dumb. Do you have a mink machine or do you foil with a laminator? It's so dumb. I don't know why. Just move it to the other side of the table. Take a little bit more time to fill in the gaps. Laminator, okay. This is just the addition of that extra layer of pink is making a difference, I think. And do you have your painted flower?
Coffee's probably ready, Mom. Coffee's probably ready. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I keep zoning out. I'm just kind of getting in the zone when I'm painting. There we go. There we go. Almost done. How am I doing on time? I have 1 minute. I have 1 minute, guys. So I hope you do some things to fill up your own cup today. Just pick one of those things, you know? Just do something nice for yourself. Go for a walk. Go outside. And you know, sometimes in the middle of the day, I will just go and stand in my backyard and put my face to the sun and just soak up the sun for like 2 or 3 minutes. It has tremendous effect on my disposition. Kind of recharges my batteries. Go for a walk around your block. Well, maybe wait till you come to Arizona, Deb. Although you said it's supposed to be 45, so. There we go.
If that's okay.
There we go. Oh, I love it. Okay, so paint your snake. Bring it to the retreat if you want. You know, I'm usually down here by myself, so it's funny to have people talking. And I'm trying to not listen to them.
I'm sorry.
Teresa spilled coffee and she's having a conniption fit. It's not that big a deal. We do have things to wipe things up around here. Here's Sienna.
Thank
Anyway, so bring your snake. If you're coming to the retreat, you can bring your snake and we can put it in your art journal. We can foil it if you don't have a foiling machine. But Deb, maybe you can hook up, maybe you can just talk to Tammy right now and you can tell her how to run it through. I think you just run it through like normal, right? Deb, when you laminate, when you foil with a laminator, it doesn't need a particular setting or anything, does it? You just need a carrier to push it through with the foil on top, I believe. Anyway, the paper's not going to laminate unless you put a laminating sheet in there, Tam. Anyway, I adore you all. I can't wait to see you on Thursday. Valerie, I can't wait to see you tomorrow in Stitch Along. Ooh, are you really? Valerie, I just saw that you're almost done with your Valentine tea towel. Some people just use paper. Debbie, what do you use as a carrier for your laminator? I don't know. Yeah, I finished the flower. I think we talked about that last week, Valerie. I finished my flower, and so now I'm gonna work on my my wheat a little bit more. I put the foil on and a piece of paper on top and go through twice. There you go. There you go, Tam. Bring your foiled snake with you to the retreat. I want to see it. I adore you all. Thanks so much for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow in Stitch Along. And then I will see you next week. There will be no newsletter this week. I just don't have the wherewithal. Sorry. Next week we'll have a newsletter. Anyway, I adore you all. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Good for you, Valerie. I love that you changed up the threads. We're going to have a whole conversation about that at the retreat. I can't wait. I can't wait. I adore you all. Thanks so much. And I will see you tomorrow in Stitch Along. Bye, everyone.